Hey, what's going on, fam? Takoya Carlton here, and of course, another night, another conversation, right? So here's the thing. I just really want to reach out to you guys and say, first of all, happy holidays to you. I know that, again, yesterday was Christmas, so hope you guys got more smiles on your face. Maybe you got that gift, that one thing you've been wanting or thinking about all year. You gave hints and all that stuff, and people actually hooked those things up for you. But again, Merry Christmas late, and now we're working on what? New Year. So now that the hoopla is winding down, so let me say it again. Now that the hoopla is winding down, what is your focus? What are the goals that you're setting for yourself going into 2023? Quick question. What are your goals? What do you got planned for 2023? So tonight, I'm going to be really brief. And we're going to talk about goal setting, right? We're going to talk personal goals, health goals, all that stuff that you need to put in place. Because here's the thing, guys, if you don't have a plan, you can you are right now. So if your goal is to level up, to do better than what last year presented to you or this year presented to you, then of course this is the video that you want to watch. This is the thing that you want to pay attention to because these steps right here are going to help you to start putting those things together so again you can have the best year possible. And see, a lot of people don't set goals because they don't know how to. A lot of people don't set goals because they're afraid of doing what's necessary in order to obtain those goals, meaning there's going to be some work involved, there's going to be some sacrifice involved, and some people just don't want to sacrifice anything, so that's why they stay right where they are. They don't want that static, right? They don't want that jump there, right? Because more for most people and most people's thinking is more responsibility. See, there's nothing wrong with responsibility because it can get you to where you're looking to get to, right? If you're looking to do those things for your family, right? To level them up, to take them from an apartment to a house, right? From a bike to to a car, right? Or from a bus to a car, right? All those things, we have to start setting goals in order to obtain those certain things. So let me talk to you guys about setting goals for 2023. And of course, you might want to find something to write with and write on so that way you can get this information. So I'm going to give you a couple different things. And these are just examples so as you go to start setting your goals, you have this in mind. So again, write this stuff down. So here's the thing, guys. I'd rather trust a short pencil than a long memory any day. So again, let me say it again. I'd rather trust a short pencil than a long memory any day, meaning don't leave it to chance. Don't leave it to memory. So as you listen to these videos, when I talk to you guys every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be giving nuggets. I'm going to be giving, facts. I'm going to be giving just information. I'm going to give life stories, everything, guys, that can help you to again, dodge those pitfalls, right? Dodge those things that can hurt you and send you backwards. That's what I'm here for. So all the lumps in the heads that I got, right? So that's why I have no hair now, right? Is because all the lumps and all the things I went through over the years, and that's why gray is starting to come in now, right? Because again, we went through so much. We got so much knowledge through all the things that we did wrong and all the things that we did right and all the associations that we had in our lives, whether they were good or bad or indifferent, it didn't matter. We learned from it all. And so again, here tonight, I'm going to be sharing that with you. So first thing, so setting goals in 2023. First of all, you want to set personal goals, right? Let me just give you a couple examples just to kind of stir the pot a little bit. And you want to write this stuff down. So when you start to set these goals, and again, so most people think goals are usually financial. For most people, that's what it is. But you want to do like a whole body detox, right? When we start setting these goals and start putting things in place, you want to have something that, again, can help every area in your life, right? So again, here's the thing, personal goals. Maybe a personal goal for you. Again, these are all examples so you can actually put this stuff down for next year, right? Or starting now. It's just on you. Some people want to start right now, great. If you want to start on the first, great. Whatever it is, here it is. So for personal goals, maybe you have some personal goals as far as how many books or how many pages of a book you're going to read every day for a year. So here's the thing, guys. What I found out is that the average adult has only read about 2 full books in their whole life after graduation. So again, the average adult after graduating high school has only read maybe 2 full books their whole life. So again, maybe it's about leveling up by getting more information, about reading more information. And again, here's the thing: even if you're not a reader, we know that readers are leaders and leaders are readers, right? We understand that. But some folks like Audible, right? We just don't have the time to sit there, or we don't have the focus to read. That's me. I'm talking from example. I don't have the focus to just sit there and read. I already listen to an audio because I can drive with my audio. I can do business while I'm doing my audio. I can have it playing in the background. So again, whatever it is for you, maybe that personal goal is this, read more pages of a good book, right? And again, I mean a good book. I mean a good book that's going to help you, enlighten you, right? And then of course, develop a journaling practice. That's important. So again, we're talking goal setting here. So again, maybe developing some type of journal so you can start keeping up with the things that you do throughout the year, so you can course, direct, right? Or course correct. And the way you do that is simply, if you're journaling throughout the year, you can look back and say, hey, what did I do in January, February that made, March so good, right? So let's say you're in July and you're wondering what happened. What did you miss a step at? Maybe you can go back through the journal and see what you did when you had that great month or that great week and just duplicate that. That's the reason why you want to start journaling throughout the year. The other reason why you want to start journaling is for those who want to be authors in the future. You're going to start writing down everything that happens every day. My dad, even though he hasn't wrote a book or anything like that, he writes down every single day what happens in detail from start to finish. And guys, over time, if you ever wanted to write a book, there's a book right there, right? Then again, we're talking personal goals here, right? Pick up a new hobby, such as cooking or gardening. Maybe you want to pick up a new hobby. Okay, there we go. Or travel to foreign countries. Maybe we start setting goals to start, traveling the world or traveling across the United States. It doesn't matter. Again, wherever you can afford to go. And again, these are personal goals that you want to start setting for next year, right? You might want to start building a morning and a bedtime routine. I know for me, I'm getting better at waking up early in the morning, which, I do pretty naturally because I don't sleep well at night. But at the same time, I've got to get better at going to sleep earlier in the evening so I can wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Here's the reason why I want to have a good bedtime and also a good wake up time. The good wake up time is simply this right here. So if I go to sleep at a good time, that means I'm going to get the sleep in that I need so that I can be ready for the next day. The early morning wake up, that's going to be good for me. Why? Because I can get more stuff done before most people wake up. So when people say, I don't have time, or my kids, or this and that, well, why not do this stuff while everyone else is sleeping, right? So again, you get more done while everyone else is sleeping and still thinking about this day and all that stuff. You can do that right now. And then, of course, spend more time in nature. Maybe you want to get out and just spend more time in the environment, right? Go through some trails, some hiking, things of that nature, go fishing, whatever, right? So that's social. And then, of course, let's talk about financial goals. These are just examples that you can use as you start to, put your goals together for 2023. Let's talk about financial goals. And these are, again, examples. Maybe, you start saving X amount of money for your mortgage, right? Maybe you haven't bought the house yet and you want to buy a house at some point. Well, maybe you start putting away a little money here and there every month. And that money that you put away could be labeled mortgage. Right? You want to go from the apartment or mom and dad's house to what? House. And so again, these are things you can start putting into your goal setting going into what? Next year. And then of course, guys, you want to pay off credit card debt, right? Maybe you take a couple credit cards and of course, based on the amount of the credit card, maybe the smallest to the biggest, right? So maybe pay off the one that's only $500, the one that's $1,000, and you set goals to have it paid off by a certain day or month of that next year. Y'all getting this? And again, these are financial goals, right? And then of course, build an emergency fund, right? They said the average American, average adult doesn't have $1,000 of recreational money put away, right? Or emergency money put away. Well, maybe we want to, do something different this year. So that we can be in a position that if we need something, the tire goes flat or the engine shuts down or we need to rent a car or we need to take a real quick trip somewhere. Those are the things that emergency cash can do for us. And then, of course, another financial goal is, and again, these are examples that you could put when you're doing your goals for 2023, invest money, right? Start a college fund. If you haven't already, you got kids and they're at a young age, start a college fund, right? So these, again, are things that you can start putting in place financially, right? So let's talk about health goals. And everything I'm talking about tonight are just examples that you can use in setting your goals for 2023. And I hope this is helping someone. And so now I'm going to talk about health goals. So again, man, we talked about, putting something together for all areas of your life, right? We need those type of things because we don't want to just talk money, but our health sucks. We don't want to just talk health, but our personal life sucks, right? So we want to help all those areas to get in line so that we can actually progress and go to the next level. And guys, let me put this out here real quick. When I say set goals, if you're in a relationship, whether a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whether you're married, right? You're living in a home, set these goals together. Maybe she sets a goal, you set a goal, and then y'all come together and collaborate with a family goal or a husband and wife goal, right? These are things that you can do to help out to grow in 2023. Okay, so again, let's talk about health goals. And again, these are examples. Maybe you start drinking more water, right? Quit smoking. These, again, health examples that you can set goals for 2023. Run a marathon, right? That's way out there, right? I don't know if I can do the run. I can do the walking, right? Maybe I have to go through a walking marathon for me. Eat more balanced diet, right? Get away from so much of the fast food. Eat more at home, right? And then go to public exercise class weekly. Get involved. Because here's the thing, guys. All I know is, for me personally, I'm not that person who's going to go work out and I'm not going to be the person. I'm not going to be the person that works out and by myself consistently. I know me. I know I'm gonna fall off because something's going to come up or whatever have you, right? So I know I'm not disciplined to do it on a daily basis. I can do a little bit every day, but I'm not going to be that person that goes and do 1 hour a day or whatever it is, right? So again, that's the reason why maybe the goal is to find a group, a workout group, and now as a group we do more, right? It just works out that way. Or maybe that fund that you have, maybe it's a fund to hire a personal trainer. Y'all getting this? So these are just examples that you could put together for 2023 to start setting your goals. And then of course, learn mindfulness and meditation. So again, maybe meditation is something that you need, because I know I talk to a lot of people all the time and people are going through so many different things. I mean, you name it, people are going through it. And of course, that meditation can help out so much. You can start getting clarity, right? You can start getting that balance in your spirit, in your life, and start seeing things differently, having a different eye on it, right? And then of course, practice gratitude. That's important, right? I don't think enough of us are I don't think enough of us are happy with what we have. I mean, it's great. We want to continue to get more and strive for more, but some of us don't see that what we have in gratitude. Like, I wake up every day, at the end of the day, listen, no matter how bad I feel or how whatever's going on in my life, I can always reflect and look and say, hey, are my kids okay? Right? That immediately gives me a boost, because I may not be all right, but you know what? My seeds are good. My kids are good. They're in a good place. They got a roof over their head, right? They're eating every day, right? So sometimes the gift isn't always for you. It's for somebody else that you care about and love. And you feel better just knowing that you have a part in that, right? And then, of course, spend more time outside. Develop an exercise hobbies such as swimming, jogging, or cycling. These are things you could do, for health goals for 2023. So again, guys, we're talking about goals for 2023. And of course, these are things that you can put in place so that you can have a better 2023 because you planned it. It's not, your 2023 is by design, right? It's not hocus pocus, it's focus, right? So again, let's talk about relationship goals. So again, these are just examples. Everything I'm giving you tonight is just examples so you can put everything together for your goals in 2023. So again, relationships goals, right? Maybe one of your relationship goals is call your parents more, your grandparents more, your kids more. That's a goal, right? Because some of us are having problems with that, right? We don't prioritize calling family or friends as much as we should. And maybe that's something you want to get better in 2023. So again, we're talking relationship goals. Check in on partners daily, right? If you're working with people or you have friends or things of that nature, check on them daily if you can, right? Or as much as possible, right? Or at least once a week or something like that. That's something that you can maintain, right? And then of course, develop healthy communication skills. For me, guys, you know me, I'm all about communication. I like to be everything here is, right? You know, can you handle it? That's me. So communication. I want to be surrounded by people who can communicate. That, you know, instead of arguing and fighting, we can communicate well enough so that we both can talk and get things accomplished. So again, I don't know about you guys. Maybe you're in a relationship right now where again you're having problems communicating. Well, guess what? Maybe we work on that this year. Let's get better at talking. Let's pick a time, you know, once a week, twice a week, whatever. Or let's pick a time every day after, you know, after dinner, you know, when the kids are put away, or if it's just you and I, you know, let's pick a time to, you know, sit down in 30 minutes or an hour. Just, hey, how was your day? Let's communicate, right? And again, these are relationship goals. Practice active listening. That's part of communicating, right? Active listening, right? Don't listen to respond, listen to understand, right? And then of course, guys, make time for intimacy with your partner. And again, that's very healthy in a relationship goal, guys, is that you have to have that communication being number one, and then, you know, feeling that feeling of love, right? The intimacy, that's important, right? And then of course, find friends with common interests. See, that's relationship goals. These are just examples that you can put together for next year as you're starting to write everything down, right? And then of course, career goals. Let's talk about that. Here's a couple of other examples for career goals. Apply for an internship, become and find a mentor. So, or become a mentor or find a mentor, right? And again, these are career goals. Learn new skills. You know, what is it that you're going to do this year that's going to enable you to do what you want to do for next year and the years beyond, right? Is it that certification that you're going to go get, right? Or is that the extra class you're going to take that's going to help you get promoted at your job? Again, these are career goals, things you can, you know, start putting in place next year and in order to, you know, thrive in 2023. So again, maybe you want to get a raise or promotion. Maybe you set a goal for that. Maybe you start doing the things that's necessary at the job and putting yourself in a situation there to where you can be noticed and of course be recognized to a promotion. Then of course, maybe it's finding a new job. Maybe you're just sick and tired of what you're doing. You just want to do something else. Well, again, these are things you could put in place. Maybe say, hey, look, I want to have, you know, 6 months of savings before I think about leaving this job. I want to have 1 year savings before I leave this job or leave this company so I can pursue the things that I want to do, right? Update your LinkedIn profile, improve time management skills. I think we all need that one, right? How to improve our time management skills, that's huge, all right? Again, stay motivated, guys. That's the key. Understand your goals, make a plan, ask for help, be flexible, and that's the key to reaching your 2023 goals. So again, guys, I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful and you're going to be able to use some of this stuff in order for you to put 2023 in the right place that you want it to be, right? No more guessing, no more hocus pocus. It's just focus. No hocus pocus, it's just focus. That's all we want in 2023. No game plan. It's time. It's later for that. Let's keep it real. Let's do what's necessary in order for us to attain the things that we want as adults. And if your kids watching this, God, you can do the same thing, right? No one says you have to be an adult to start setting goals. You can be a young person and still set goals so that when you're an adult, you got healthy habits in place so that you can have those healthy situations in life that are conducive to growth, to attracting what you want in your life. Okay. So with that, guys, I thank you so much. We do this every single night, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, guys, I look forward to seeing you at the top, from the top, over the top. Take care, take charge, and we'll talk to you soon.